Good evening and welcome to the season finale of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Class B Northern Conference in beautiful Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Paul Grant live on Candlepin Bowling Network. The ACST page being used by Stu Strelo right now. Another match. So we're on YouTube tonight. Free to subscribe. Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition. Tonight, it's last year's number 4 seed in Class C, Dan Lemon Drop Gray in Class B, the 14th seed, take on last year's Class C champion, just his 4th year of bowling. Here with a hip labrum injury, having surgery the 16th. Needs 8 points to make the playoffs tonight as the 8th seed. 7 points to be a 5-string roll-up with Stephen Post sometime this weekend. It's 2 points win per string, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. John Aloha Loser has clinch number 1. JT not quite yet clinch number 2. Bruno plays tomorrow. Wins 14, he'll get 2nd place. Jeff Little Laser finishes 4th. And here's the key part right here. Justin Ruggiero, 8 points. Stephen Post has 127. He's all done. Underway, first of 5. So we have Krista and Son here watching. 7 dropping the first ball of the match. Wiggling 3, 6, 10. A great match tonight. A great sport for any age. He starts up a nice spare. And that's the start he needed. He got swept by John Aloha Losa, the number 1 seed, and last year's champion defending his title this year in Buffalo's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire. Now he starts out with 10 on the ball. Scores in the screen every 5 boxes. On the bonus, 6, 7, 1, 3 in the 8 and back. 17-1 in the first of 5, the regular season finale. A lot on the line for Justin Ruggiero, who needs 8 points to get in. What a shot, he got it! Spun back for the 8. Just the start he needs. Spare 7, spare. 27 in the ball through 2. That's more like Justin Ruggiero. On the bonus, 6, 1, 3, 6, wobbling 10. 33 through 2 in the first of 5. He's got another one, 3 in a row. 43 in the ball through 3. What was this last week against John Aloha Losa? Was that a head? That wasn't a head pin hit, right? 1 head pin hit so far. On his 3rd spare in a row, right side, he takes 7, not bad. Off the head pin, 1, 2, 4, 50 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network, going for 4 in a row to start the match. Can he pick it up? He does! Strong start, 16 a ball through 4. He can win by winning 4 strings and losing total. If he wins 2 strings and wins total, he'll get the 8 points he needs to clinch the 8th and final playoff spot in a rematch for the 3rd time against division rival John Alosa at Buffalo's Bowling. He steals 8. Not a head pin hit. It fell from behind. Things going his way early on. 9 to 10. 68 through 4. Can you get this one? Not quite. Wow. So close. What a great start in his regular season finale. And a perfect half 10. 78 through 5. Wow. Class B, folks. Class B. And Dan Lemon Drop Gray starts as a home bowler. Up against a big half. And JR on fire here in Portsmouth on Route 1. That is incredible. Flat as a pancake last week out of the gate here. Post-Kentucky Derby week. See what Dan Gray can do. He finds the pocket. He doesn't get much luck here. Check mark plus the 7. Got the 5 out of the way. And trails already. And Justin has one on his heels already in the first of 5. A 6, 17-6, down 11 already, just like that. To join the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour for next season, please contact Danny Finn on Facebook Messenger. Class A to Class F starts September 1st, ends close to mid-May. Gray, right side, just 3, off to a tough start. Miss left, 1-6-10, second box, first string. Justin Ruggiero setting the table early today. Our second match today. Gray missed right for a 9, 15 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network, down 18 in the middle of 4 marks in a row, and just a 9-10 split with a piece of wood. Almost got 5 in a row and got a 10 instead. He has come to play so far tonight. That total is huge for 4 points in the end. Now look at this one. Just 3. Strange leave. Gray chops up one more. Justin cheering him on. Love the sportsmanship the way it should be. You want to win, but you want to root for your fellow bowler. Nice out for an 8, 23, but down 27, plus another mark here in the 4th box. It's just hard to take when you start the match in a big hole. But I've covered him many times before. He's capable of doing the same thing. And Justin did with one head knit, that's 78.5. It's nice ball, bombs away, baby, strike! 33 plus 2 through 4 in the first of 5. No quitting this guy. He bowls a Hall of Famer and Candlepin Cancer founder Al Johnson. And the Winter League just ended recently on Wednesday nights with Steve Davis and the trucker, Mark Milliken. Mark, the number 2 seed, Class E North. 88 average a year ago, up to 22-year layoff, averaging 107 this year. What a work he's done on his game. 8 down, 2 to go on this strike. He's got more head pitch than Justin. He trails big right now. A great sport for any age. Candlepin bowling. Get the word out. Anybody can bowl any age. Summer leagues are forming at your local bowling center. Gray needs it. Gray, no. Wood got in the way. 9 in the strike. 42 through 4. Down 26. Up against a 10. No good. 9. 51.5. Not horrendous, but Justin Ruggiero stealing the show. 78-51. Let's see if lane 10 is just as kind as it was on lane 9. Superior start, the number 8 seed. And Stephen Post, the 9th seed, watching out of Cape Ann Lane's Costa, Mass. Looking at the NBA tournament, May 18th. We'll have coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network from Sunnyside Lake, Sandwich, Mass. May 18th, 2025. Look at those marks. Perfect start. And he buries 9. Just his second head pin hit. Look at the wood to stop by rule. 22 lane, gorgeous, clean, shiny, bright Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. There's a Bowl-O-Rama in San Maine also. For another mark. Bang! 88, the ball through 6. Just his 4th year at Candlepin Bowling, starting the Kids Bowl free program. He's got 5 spares in the string. On the bonus, left side, 5. Lowest fill so far, 93. 93 through 6. Oh, just missed left, not by much. 136 to 5 behind the 1. Trying to keep the perfect string going. 10 spares and strikes. The up the wall won't quite get to the 6, so it's only pin left in the deck. A 9. How about 2 through 7. You're not supposed to do that in Class B. But John Alosa threw a 163 at him. Gave him a rude awakening when he got swept. Just in the first match, 5:22, 5:30 against the defending champion. 4 horsemen of the post. 8th box, first string. Regular season finale. A lot in the line for Justin. Just missed number 1. 1 on the 7. With a bad hip. Having surgery on the 16th. Too young for hip replacement, they said. He gets a 9. Back-to-back 9s. 111 through 8. His high single is 160. High 5, 606 in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. League average of 103, better than that in the ACST. Back in the pocket, he drills 8. This time a tough one, 4 in the 10. Just his first split, only his third head pin hit somehow. He's got 111 through 8. What a shot! Wow! Nico highlight reel spare! Unbelievable bowling by the 8th seed, Justin Ruggiero. 6 spares in the first. Sensational. 121 on the ball in the 9th. On the bonus, avoids the lemon, dropping $5. Thanks, Justin. Got 2. 123 through 9. You could say a stock market correction on that fill. 767, 852 is Phil's. Now it's the 1, 2, 4, the 8 behind the 2, trying to get to 133, and it felt like a 175 game the way he's throwing that ball. He has command overall. Nice shot for a 10. What a performance, 133, first string for the 8th seed, Justin Ruggiero, fighting for the final playoff spot tonight in the last week of the season. And did his job, and Dan Gray is in a big hole right now. It's down 27. Could still pull it out. He'll need a 82 after tie, 83 after win. He's done it before. To a 143 against Spencer Lacey last year in the first round of playoffs. It's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Look at that string, 133, impressive. Meanwhile, Dan Gray sitting at 51. So we can keep that going next string. Gray off to the right, just 5. 1 wiggling 2, 8 and back. 6, 10 right in the first. He'll be turning 37 years young later this month. All but number 1. Nine, 60 through 6 at the minimum. He's down 33. 60 through 6, 4 strings after this. He needs 73 and 4 to tie for 1 point. 74 and 4 boxes to win. He could do with 3 big marks with big fills and good pitting. That won't help. 3. We'll go over those playoff scenarios next string. 2 playoff positionings left for the division leaders and for the wild cards. Gray 1 and the 6. So vying for the final spot tonight. And Jeff Little and Bruno DeFeo, Justin Lyonnaise battling for 2nd and 3rd. And Gray takes a 10, his first 10 of the string, had a strike 9 in the 4th. His only mark, 70 through 7. Only 4. No, Duke, I didn't know about the lemon drops. I'll get them later on. Yeah, I'll mention the Pro League, Nico, in a minute. Thank you. Gray chops up the 3-9, 1-8, 6-10 right. Now he needs a double strike to win. Dan Gray an 8, 78 through 8, late in the first, down 33. Justin had a 78 perfect half. You could say a paltry 55 second half. Can't win them all. Without that first half, though, could it be maybe only 110 or so, or less. Dan's got a high single of 167, high triple 373, a high five of 629. Just three there. Great. Second ball, spare. Still alive potentially at 2 points, but a long way to go. Just getting a double strike to pull it off. 88 in the ball through 9. 4 strings after this. 1 spare, 1 strike in the string. Just 3 headpin hits, 1 split. Just 4. Ruggiero is the first 2 points. Points he needs. 6 away from a playoff spot tonight. Cannot get to 7. Can only be 8th. More 9. 8 make it. Great. Look at this one. The 3 fizzles out. 1, 4, 7. Right side. 6 right. 9 left. Unbelievable. So 4 fill. 92 through 9. And a 7 in the box. 99 opening string. And Justin Ruggiero take care of business. A 34-pin lead heading into the second. 133-99. A Class A performance for last year's Class C champion, and now in Class B. And so the Kids Bowl free program at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Before, I believe it was Pub 125. Great first half. 6 perfect boxes for a couple of 9s. A spare 2 and a 10. 133-99. 34 is the lead. And that total is crucial. If he wins 4 strings, total doesn't matter. But if he wins 2 strings in total, he'll clinch that 8th spot and take Stephen Post out of the running. Ruggiero starts at second with a 6-9-10. Consistency's been a struggle all year, like most of us. Second ball gets away right. He steals from behind! Everything going his way! Throw the flag, illegal block in the back. He'll take it. 10 in the ball to start the second of 5. He's got 7 spares in 11 boxes. And 2 10s. On the crossover, bombs away, baby, strike. Whoa! Shades to the first. 20 through 1, 30 plus 2 through 2. Sizzling. Two for 2 in singles the match. What a performance by Justin Ruggiero, who won the finals last year in Harvard Lanes in Harvard, Mass. Against Mark. I'd rather have it been Heineken, who did a great year last year. It's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube or Candlepin Corner on YouTube. Both free to subscribe. Just a Justin Ruggiero I've seen the last couple of years. Looks him left. Only 6, but not a bad lead. 1-3-6-9. Played hide and seek behind the 3 on lane 9. On a strike. Pushed away for a 6 fill. 36 through 2 in the second of 5. Once they're 1 back. And a 6 box. 42 through 3. His worst box, 2 9s and a 6. 6 pins on the deck only in 13 boxes. Not bad. And don't expect Dan Gray to lay down at all. He's trying to get 12 points. Just going to earn him tonight. He spins a bunch. 1 wobbling 6 right, 9. Now the 6 goes down. 1 on the 9 on lane 9. Wood in between. Can he cash in? He does! The wood took it down again! 52 on the ball through 4. 8 spares, 1 strike. And 2 10s in 14 boxes. He'll be out for 6 months. He won't be bowling the ACST next season. Potential mid-season replacement if he gets healthy enough, but more than likely take a year off. His son's doing very well also. We had a youth program tournament this past weekend. But Cristobal's the ACST Class F division. First, they didn't make the playoffs, but had great experience in their first year doing this. 8-bill 60-4. Just 5 head pin hits in the match, believe it or not. It's worked out well so far. For another spare. No. But the ball bounces in front and behind. Good too. Almost stole that one. Takes it down for a 10. 70.5. Amazing performance. We'll talk to Chris here just a moment about her sons. But I'll see that. I'll read the numbers off. How's that? We'll show you just a minute. Here's Dan Gray. Put these scores up for I'll get the scores from his kids. 78 first half in the first, 70.5 to start the second. Kids killing it tonight so far. Dan Gray starts the second with the 6-9-10. So Division II boys all events finals. Tyler Ruggiero hit tonight. Won it with a 12.76, averaging 98.2, a point F higher than the person behind. And Dominic Ruggiero is in a different division. We'll get that in just a minute. Gray starts the second at 5 with an 8. Down 12 already. He's down 46 in the match in 11 boxes. All events for boys. Dominic Ruggiero, 13.68, 105.2, a point over the runner-up. 4th place he came in, 4th place. And that's our first lemon drop $1 for Candlepin for Cancer. He won the lemon drop trophy two halves in a row last year in the Wednesday Night League with Al Johnson. Same spot. Put another $1 in if you want. Gray straightens it out and gets a nice out for a 7. 15-2 in the second at 5, down 21 in the string. 55 in the match. Good news for Justin Ruggiero for the final playoff spot. Needs 8 points out of 14. 2 points to win for string, 1 for a tie, 4 for total. Gray on the crossover. It's a triangle broken up. Now it's a 3 left, 6 right. Good opportunity on lane 9. Unofficially has 4 head pin hits in the match, 1 split back of the first. 4 head pin hits overall. His first 13. For a spare, splits the uprights. 25 of the ball through 3. Up against a 70.5 from Ruggiero. 2 spares, 1 strike in the match. Gray in the bonus, smooth ball, finds the pocket, but look at this. Left to right, 7-8, 6-10. Try to give it a ride. 6 on the spare, 31 through 3, down 11 in the string, 45 in the match. Two pieces of wood. They can curve it over somehow. Try to get the chip, he does. Can't quite get there. You can't get there from here. Pepperidge Farm remembers. And distinctive cookies. Gray takes him down for a 10. 41 through 4 in the second of 5. Down 19 in the string. 53 in the match. Up against a 10. Tyler, his son's Justin's kid, only 12 years old, Tyler Ruggiero. First in Division II of the boys, all events. And Dominic is 15th or 16th. Dominic's, how old's Dominic now? Dominic's 15. He came in 4th in Division I. So top 5 finishes for the Ruggiero family, all because of a Kids Bowl free program. Who says that doesn't work out for you?
Both came in first in teams and doubles.
Both came first in teams and doubles, we're told. Ruggiero in the split. Oh, what a try! Could have used that one. And down double digits again. Ray at 9, 50 half. And just Ruggiero's come to bowl tonight, folks. He smoked in the first, 133.99. He wins big this string. He'll give himself a good chance to win the 8th and final playoff spot in a third match with John Aloha Alosa at Butwell's in Concord, New Hampshire. Probably this weekend or next week early. He's having surgery on the 16th this month. Just 9 days, 8 days from now, actually. Bombs away, baby, strike! His second strike of the string. Continuing left off, 80 plus 2 through 6. Who is this guy? 7 spares, 2 strikes to match. 2 and 2 here in the second. Finds the park and up the wall, rolling 7. 7, wiggling 8, 10. A plethora of wood on lane 10. Third split of the string on 4 head pin hits. Going for another big 20. Can he pick it up? No. Wood spins away from the 8. 9 the strike. 89 through 6. Those are 6 and 9 in the strikes. Wood stops to roll. Takes a 10. 99 through 7. Technically supposed to wait for the wood to stop unless it starts to roll after you throw the ball. And this is not good news for Stephen Post, the 9 seed who's lucky to be in the outside edge waiting tonight after Justin got smoked by John Alosa last week, 14-0. Justin responding nicely here tonight so far. Ruggiero on the crossover, 6. 3 is the front pin, wiggling. Wood to the right. To the left is the 5. Behind the 3 is the 9. 7 left. He barely grazed the wood. Wants someone back. Now he sweeps it over, gets 2 for an 8. 107 through 8. Gonna go over average again. Originally from Winthrop, Massachusetts, now in the Bradford section of Haverhill, Mass. In the 01835 zip code. Well, it says 2021. On the 7 pin there. Come on, Justin, at least put a lemon drop in the 6 pin. Now he goes right, got a center diamond. Son Dominic, at the age of 13, won the Massachusetts State Youth Tournament 2023, earning himself a scholarship. 8, 115 through 9. Another solid string. He had a 133 first. We'll need a mark to get there again. More importantly, he wants the points. 8 points is goal tonight for the final playoff spot. Slides left and buries 7. 1, 9, 10. The pins are moving it tonight, at least for him so far. He's up 20 at the half in the string. And he missed right that time, all but number 1. I get to 125 and 258 through 2. Ruggiero, no go for a 9. Nothing more. The 124 second string. How about 257? A 128.5 average for the Class B bowler. Justin Ruggiero, Ruggiero. Born like an Hero tonight. And Dan Grace down 3 marks the string. Never gets a strike 9. A couple of boxes from now. He goes right for 5. He's going to need a 74 half to tie the string for 1 point, 75 to win. 3 marks required. He got it! Comes back for the 9. Blindside spare. 16 a ball through 6. 3 strings after this to wrap up the regular season. Second spare in the string, 3 spares, 1 strike in the match for the 14 seed. Off to the right, 3. 63 through 6, down 26 in the string, 60 in the match. Way off to the left, stuck there. Now must mark out. The fill didn't help. Gray rolls back for the 2. There goes the 1 for an 8. 71 through 7, down 28 in the string, 62 in the match, in just 17 boxes. 71 through 7 needs 53 and 3 to tie 54 to win before the middle string. Player snares after the halfway point. 1, 2, 7, 9. Has to get this one to avoid a double strike. Great, nice try. He got it. Stays alive. Another double potentially. 81 on the ball through 8. Needs a big fill and 2 more marks. 2 marks in the first, 3 here in the second. Last year's 4th seed in Class C. Close right for just 5, 6, 7. Not a head pin hit. Here's a split as it fell from behind. Wobbling 6-10, 7 left. Interesting wood here. 8's a wild. 8, 8, 8, 88 through 8. Has to get this one. Can he get it? No, nothing there. He needs a double now in the 10th to win. And Justin could be right where he wants to be after 2. And nothing there for a 7. 95 through 9. Needs a double strike 9 for 1 point, a triple strike to win, to make it 2 apiece before the middle string. Gray on the nose, won't get the strike, and Justin has done his job so far, up 4-0 and a good-sized lead, which he needs to advance into the playoffs. Last year was the 2 seed in Class C North. Lost by 1 point to the General, Brian Patton. Gray with the wood, too accurate in the pin. 5 head pin hits, 5 splits here in the second. In the ocean for an 8. 103 second string, 99 first, 202 through 2 down, 55 with 3 to go. Still time for total. Justin wins 2 of the next 3 strings. Even if he loses total, will clinch the 8th and final spot. If he ties 1 string, he gets 7 points. You'd have a 5-string roll up with Stephen Pulse. We'll go over that after the halfway point of the string. 2 strong starts for the 8th seed, Ruggiero. $133, $124, not too bad, I would say. More importantly, a 4-0 lead. Back in the pocket, he takes down 9 maybe. Wiggling 2, wants to fall, won't. Made 1 of the first, made 1 of the second, 2 for 2. Has a guide to the right if he needs it. Taking his time, done a much better job tonight than that. For a spare, yes! Another mark to start another string. Spare to start the first, spare to start the second, you guessed. A spare to start the third. 3 for 3 on singles for spares. 9 spares, 2 strikes the match, and 2 perfect. Spread eagle throwing the 8 behind the 2. Brutal. 13 through 1 in the third. Oh, what a try. And somehow he's stuck with the 3 as that falls, maybe. 7, 8, 10 holding on. I'm going for the wood in the right either way. Ruggiero keeps it on and gets an 8. 21 through 2 in the middle string. The playoffs start next week. Live coverage of the ACST Facebook page, some on Candlepin Corner, some on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. I'll be on the ACST Facebook page first, or uploaded. ACST Facebook page, only one stream allowed now, all of a sudden, so if it's on CBN like it is tonight, Candlepin Bowling Network, it'll be uploaded to the ACST page later on by Nico Pular, as just as a six-pack, and still there. Dan Gray, last year's fourth seed in Class B, had a bad start this year, has bowled well down the stretch for locking that 14th spot, as Ruggiero is 7, now below 2, the minimum, 28 through 3. Ruggiero goes right, pushes 6.5. 1, 2, wiggling 4 and 7 on lane 9. Great owner and Bart, Mary Lynn Medeiros. Tons of birthday parties here, especially the weekends. A lot of holiday parties here, corporate events, even wedding venues sometimes. Available at your local bowling centers. Justin 9, slowing down somewhat, 37 through 4. He had a 78.5 to start the first, a 70.5 to start the second. Slow down in the second half, both strings. He's at his halfway point here in the 5th box, 3rd string. Beautiful ball, but look at this. 5 rolls away from the 8 and the 10. See if that wood can get back in play. 3rd head pin hit, 2 splits in the 3rd. Overall, unofficially, just 10 head pin hits, 4 splits. He has a 133 and a 124. 5 spares in the first, 2 spares, 2 strikes in the second. Spare here in the 3rd. Trying to send it over. Wow. Trying to get 1 to 46 through 5. Give Dan Gray a chance for his first 2 points. Justin 9, 46.5. Halfway through his match. Let's see what Dan Lemon Drop Cake. Dan Lemon Drop Gray can do here. You got a lemon drop last string, $1 for Candlepin Cancer. 85,000 paid out, 16 from the lemon drop pool, soon to be 17. A fun way up a great cause, $5 on a spare strike, $10 on a double strike. $5 on a spare strike. Optional donation for a fun cause. You can donate your past, future, and present lemon drops at Candlepin's number 4, Cancer.com. Candlepin's number 4, Cancer.com. It's a 501c3 charity started by the legend Hall of Famer Al Johnson. Does not get the credit he deserves. Dan Gray starts his 3rd string, down 55, with opportunity to gain some ground here, little by little. He starts off with a 6, 9, 10. That was the first 2 we joined in just now. Good second ball, not quite. 4 went, the 7 did not. Dan, double wood, and the ball, everything with the kitchen sink, it still won't go for a 9. Down 4 on the string, 59 in the match. It was in the 60s for a while. Try to get 3 marks this half, chip away at it. Justin's up 4 points to none, 4 more to clinch the playoff spot. There's a nice ball, 9. 7 pin left up. His first 9 drop of the match. Englewood. For a spare. Yes! 19 of the ball through 2 in the 3rd. Can take the lead with a free fill. Would love a double strike to make it closer. 5 spares, 1 strike in the match. Gets a little anchor with Al Johnson's team that went to league and good experience. On the bonus 6, 1, 2, wiggling 8 behind the 2, 10 on the right. 6 bill, 31, 28 up 3. Correction, 25 through 2, up 4. Now in the 3rd box, 3rd string. Threw it away. Ray takes out 2 of the 4 for an 8. 33-28 of 5 in the string, down Hawaii 5-0 in the match. Book him, Dano. I'm not doing the hula dance. Gray on the crossover. Look at this one. 4-7 left, 3-6 on the right. In the fourth box, third string from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Bowl-O-Rama. Just a great place to bowl and hang out. Tons and tons of arcades for the kids. Gray, nice try. Won't get to the West Coast. Can't take advantage of Justin's lower half yet. Has a slight lead. That's a 10, 43 through 4. Up 6 in the string, down 49 in the match. Need a lot more than that. Try win each half by 10 or 11, you're right there the rest of the way. Nice pocket shot, spins 9, 7-pin once again. The only one preventing him a strike. Got roadblocked last time. Go right at the pin. He does, and he capped the wood again. 0 for 2. Hurts. Bad news for Stephen Post. Great news for Justin Ruggiero. Dan still leads the string despite missing 2 spares, and that's our first Palm Grand Special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. 10, 53 half. 10. 53-46. Justin Ruggiero up 7 in the string, 62 in the match. Palm Grand live at Bowl-O-Rama-Portsmouth, New Hampshire, on Route 1. The regular season, 18-week match season, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Class B Northern Conference. John Aloha Loser won it last year. It goes through Butwell's Bowling Center, the conference again, #1 this year. Ruggiero rolls in the pocket, 9. Taps the 4. Fourth head pin into the string. He's made each of his 3 singles so far. And that got capped also. He gets robbed. So each getting robbed by the wood. Twice for Dan, once for Justin. Wasn't there for 9. 55 through 6, a spare 3 to start. 0 for 5 since. It's his biggest drought. He had 4 missed in a row on the second string without a mark. 5 in a row now here in the third. And just 3 there. Don't count Dan Gray out. He can still get 10 points. Ruggiero, nice ball, almost. Once again, the 7, being stubborn. Ruggiero threw it away for 9. 64 through 7. You could say a stock market correction string for him after a blazing 133 and 124 first 2 strings, a 4-0 lead. We'll get those standings here in just a moment. Ruggiero, pocket shot, 9 again. What's up with the 7-pin? First spare, missed again. They each missed 2 this string. Even Steven, I guess. He would have made that the first 2. And a Palm Grand Special himself missed the second, make the third. Each have 1. 10, 74 through 8. Here are the standings. Division leaders John Aloha Losa's Clinch #1. Going to the fails a match tomorrow. If you can win that one, you get 14 points. He'll be #2. Justin Lyons will be 3rd. Jeff Little is stuck in 4th. And there's a 9 drop. Mirror side 10 this time. That would have been a huge fill. After missing his first 3, he's missed his last 2. But better wood here, about 5 pieces on the deck. And he got robbed again somehow. What a cruel game. He's missed 3 in a row after making his first 3. Sometimes too much wood. And again, back-to-back Paul Grand Specials. Never a good time for that. Missed the second, make the third. 84 through 9 on the 10 box. And Dan Gray's got to feel lucky. They got a full house. Justin's missed 3. Dan's missed 2. On singles a string. One, 2, 4, 7. Missed again. And won't crack the Century Club this string. Trying to get to 94. It happens in bowling. It's just a funny game. Takes the 10, 94, disappointing third string, but still 351, a 117 average through 3 completed strings. And Dan Lemon Drop Craig can get 2 points here without a mark. 42 gets it done. We'll need some marks to get closer in total. He's down big after 2, 55. A mini dent. Up 7 in the string right now. Down 48 in the match. There's our first banana split for Casey McCool, Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, Hampshire, who's always growling, always hungry. 4, 7, 6, 10. It sounds better, it tastes better than a double pinochle, a banana split. Just saying. Great, good try. A 10 to gain another pin. And Gray in the ocean, no good for an 8. 61-55. Second half him underway. Here are the 4 wild cards. Anthony Delmonico, a great season out of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Has clinched 5th. Dominic Palladino, 1 match to go. Has clinched the 6th seed. Paul Matibia has clinched 7. It's either Justin Ruggiero or Stephen Post on the outside in right now. And Justin has 4 points today so far. In trouble here in the third. But a decent lead in the match. As Gray, 6 down, 4 to go. 1, 3, 7, 8. A little bit. 7th box, 3rd string. Gray for a spare. Can he get it? Oh, he did get it! How about that shot? Wow! Huge! 71 of the ball through 7, trying to make a big comeback. And spoil Justin's chance for the playoffs. Up 7 in the string plus the ball. Looking good for his first 2 points. Gray in the bonus. Just goes left. Wood bounces away. 5 as the 8 flops down. 4 horsemen in a post. The 5 fill. 76-64 through 7 boxes in the third. Up 12 in the string. Down just 43 now in the match. Still a ways to go. Little by little. He threw it away. Gray, the shot he wanted. Nice out for a 9. 85-74 up 11 in the string. Down 44 in the match. 2 strings after these final 2 boxes here in the third. Up against a pair of 10s from JR. Justin Ruggiero. With 3 10s in a row to close out the string. Lightly salted, gets a mini break. 2 in the 10. He's got a chance. 5th head pin into the string, 3rd split. Dan from Exeter, New Hampshire. For a spare. No, a ski ball shot. Went for the 50 or the 100. Gonna win the string. Not yet. And that's a Paul Grant special again. Missed the second, make the third. He missed us 2 single pins this string, 3 this string. Actually 2. Justin missed 3. He missed that chance. He could have 3 more marks he could have used. 10, 95 through 9 has won the string. He's down 4 points to 2. Gray hooks right. Lucky leave. Steals the 1 from behind. Maybe. How about the 9? Wood maybe out of play. And Jess will take a look down lane 10 to see if it's in play. Looks like here it's out. We'll see. My point way back up on the perch. Looks like it's out of bounds. That must get removed by rule. Now he's going to go right at that 9. Could tap that wood red line, but no, Justin says it's good. Actually close. That close. Not by much. Thought it was out. Nice to cap it or go around that wood. He could hit that wood to the right and get a bounce. Unless he can hook it somehow right to left. That'd be hard to do. Crucial shot here. He did! Tree top to 9 for an improbable spare. 105 in the ball in the 10th. He's up 11 in the string at the end. He's down 4 points to 2. It's down to 44. Can cut it to 34 with a strike on spare. Finally breaks through in single pin the string. On the bonus. Nice ball. 8. Nice finish. 113. That's more like Dan Gray. He wins by 19. He's got to punch his chance. He's down just 36 with 2 to go. $351 to $313. Can you put the running totals too, Justin or Dan, please? We'll put the running totals in just a moment. Here's the box by box, and Dan and Jay have missed like 3 chances each for marks. Would have been a lot higher. That's bowling. Not going to make them all. We'll put the official scores up after this box. Now a 4 string of 5. Justin Ruggiero wins the next 2 strings. Doesn't matter if he loses total. He's going to win total anyway if he wins the next 2 strings. He'll clinch. If he loses the next 2 string and wins total, he's in. He cannot afford to lose by 35. 35 or less he can afford to lose combined. The next 2 and he still makes the playoffs. As the 8th spot. 4 in that first ball, starting the 4th. And now 6 down, 4 to go. 351 to 315. Dan making a move. That 3rd. Just slowing down. Last string plus. An 8. 8 through 1 to start the 4th of 5. Should be 351 to 315. 94 and 257 to 1. Ruggiero crossing over, strike! It moves the 5. Not having it.
That's math.
He made his first 3, missed his last 3, all last string. He missed 3. And he missed again. He's missed 4 in a row. Wow. And it came back somehow for a spare! Out of nowhere! Pull the chain! What a crazy game! 18 of the ball through 2. I take that back. I missed how it happened. I put my head down, I write the score, but he missed. Keeping track of the 9 minutes, and he got it to go. What a crazy game. That may save the season for the playoffs. The bonus is 3, 21 through 2. 13 beats a 10. Nice recovery, not quite. His last 2 spare fills, 3 and 3. 1 in the 3rd, 1 here in the 4th. Now a 9 at the minimum, 30 through 3 in the 4th of 5. He had 5 spares in the first, 3 spares, 2 strikes in the second, 1 spare in the 3rd, 1 here in the 4th. Ruggiero pounds the pocket, sweeps 9. Looking at a 2-2 split. Another 9 drop, I think. Give it a second, it might fall. 4 pin left up. No note taken until about 30 seconds after he throws the ball. He missed it, and let's see, hold on. Where's the divine intervention this time? Not having it this time. And that is a Paul Grant special again. Missed the second, make the 3rd, put a bucket. 40 through 4, chance for Dan Gray. Can you take advantage? PGS in style, the last string and a half. Ruggiero, 3-1 split. Not anymore. The 4 falls. Another break. Wiggling 3, 6-10. What if he needs it? Oh, wow. Wood got in the way. The 10 won't fall. Ruggiero puts it away for a 10, 50 half. Halfway through his 4th. And Dan Lemon Drop Gray took 19 off the deficit. He was down the 60s. He's down 36 as he starts his 4th string at home in their final match of the regular season. Can he pull it off and ruin just in season? Chasing 50. And try to get 2 or 3 marks. Flop 6, 1-2 in front, 6-10 right on lane 9. A gorgeous 22 lane house, clean as a whistle, bright, shiny, beautiful. Great place for friends and family, for parties and everything else. Push left on the 2. I think it's a 50 half, a spare 3 in the second. Gray trying to get 2, does barely for a 9, up 1 in the string, trickles down to 35 in the match for Justin Ruggiero, who's with a bad hip. He did beat John Alosa. It's 522 to 513 in week 1, but John gave him a rude awakening, 163 in his first string last time at Butwell's in Concord, New Hampshire. A 14-0 sweep. Gray 1-2, 8 behind, stumbles, holds up, 10 right corner. Second box, 4th string, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Bowl-O-Rama on Route 1. Must-see destination, pins fly. Wouldn't approach synthetic lanes, threw it away. Now he trails in the string. Gray, 9, 2 9s to start the 4th of 5, 18 through 2, down 3 in the string. Back down to 39 in the match. Couple of marks. Chip away, chip away, chip away. Has to win each half by 9 and 10 to win this match. Very doable. Justin struggling the last couple of strings. It's 2 great strings. Gray pockets 5, 2, 4, 7, 6, 10 right. A sport like no other. Candlepin bowling is cool. Tell your friends and family. Summer leagues are forming. Ray hooked it left. 2 left, 6, 10 right. Get the short 2 here. Ray, a 7, 25 through 3, down 5 in the string. Ruggiero's got it back up to 41. If there's a tie for the playoffs, you have 5-string roll-off for Justin Ruggiero and Stephen Post. Justin has the tiebreaker for the best home record. So it'll be Academy Lanes Pub 125 if he takes 7 points tonight. Gray footing with a strike, wobbling 9, wobbling 10. Wood rolling away, wants it back in play. Bunch formation on the left. He's going to have to send it over. Could use it. For a spare. It goes! 35 with the ball through 4 in the 4th. Can take the lead with a 6 fill. Could use another mark here. Again, the goal is to win each half by at least 9 each to have overtime. No overtime, be a tie for points, but he wants to win total. First spare of the 4th. 7th the match, go with 1 strike. Gray hooks left, just 3, make it 4. It's got a 6-pack. Check his ID. Trails the string 40-39. Justin has a spare 3. He's got a spare 4. Justin 1 pin better. Down 1 in the string. 37 in the match. Still time left for total. Gray, 2 full. 3-6-10. Justin had a 38 pin lead against Spencer Lisi late in the season last year and lost by 42. which cost him first place by 1 point, but it worked out in the end. He won the ACST championship match at Harvard Lanes and Harvard Mass. They did a great job there at 204 Air Road. 9-pin tournament, July 27th, my birthday this year. Hosted by the Laser, Jeff Little. Register on Candlepin Chatter, myself, with Jeff Little on Facebook, Messenger. DG, Dan Gray at 10, 49.5 down 1 in the string, 37 in the match, 15 blocks to go in their regular season. Dan started to make a move. Slowing down himself. Make it. That was a 10 last box, right? 9. Was that a 9 last box? Chris, was that a 9 or a 10 last box? All right, so the score gave it 10. It's actually 48.5. Ruggiero spare to start the second half of the fourth. So it's 50-48.5 for Justin. He's up 38 in the match. Now a spare. 16 ball through 6. 5 spares in the first, 2 in the second. The 2 strikes since then, just 3 spares. Pocket shot, just 4 somehow. 64 through 6 in the fourth to 5. Ruggiero pulls it left. 2, 5, 8 behind the 2 and the 10. A lot of pain in that hip. Really bottom last week against John Aloha. Lost the #1 seed, defending champion. That sweep. He lost 8, 72 through 7. Dan Gray still very much alive for total. Justin, beautiful ball for a strike. The train goes right by the 4. Another single pin. Tough piece of wood in front. Once again. Can he bury this one? He does! Spare! Huge! 82 to ball through 8. Third spare of the fourth. He wins this string. He's 1 string away from clinching. Even with a loss, as long as he wins total. He's up by about 7 marks, 6 marks right now. At least 5 or 6 minimum. 5, 8, 9, triangle. 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right, 10 on the right. Spare 6, 8's a wild, 8, 8, 8, 88 through 8. Missed right there. So those are 3, 4, and 6 to string. Ruggiero, object pin for an 8, 96 through 9. Won the first, 133.99 to set the tone. Won the second, 124.103. Dan fought back with a 113.94 third. Justin's up 2 at the half. 5 completed boxes. Justin in the pocket, sweep down the diamond, and now it's the 2 pin left up as the 8 and 5 fall down together. Yet another 9 drop. Nails again, spare. 106 in the ball on his 4th mark of the 4th. 12 spares, 2 strikes, both strikes in the second. On the bonus, pocket shot is 7 more. Nice finish, 113 over average. Last year's Class C champion, trying to get the 8th and final spot in Class B North in his first year. 464 for number 8, Justin Ruggiero. Will it be enough for a 6-2 lead? Can Dan Gray come back and pull it off? He's going to need at least 2 marks to get it done. Box to box down, 50-48, but gets 2 marks. A light 4 fill. He gets 6, but a couple of 8, so it gives him a chance. Good pinning and a couple of marks. Let's see what he can do. Gray goes left, only 5. I didn't see that match last night. I had church obligations last night, Nico. I didn't see that $5 bill he put up to General Brian Patton. Gray Oreo cookie got the cream in the middle, left the wafers on the outside. First one Oreo cookie shot tonight. 56 through 6, now down 8 in the string, back down to 44 in the match. It's 1 versus 2 tomorrow night, the regular season finale, week 35 of 35, the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Candlepin Bowling Network. Defending champion Central 3 hosts number 2 Exeter. Central 3 1 point ahead. Gregory and myself have the call, 7:35 tomorrow night, May 9th, 2025 on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Don't want to miss that one. Hit that bell icon on Candlepin Bowling Network after you subscribe for live notifications. Dan sneaks by the 2 and the 1 from behind. Not a head pin hit, but it is a split. Not a split, rather. Excuse me, not a split. As there's only 1 pin standing, obviously. It could have been a split. Those pins stood up. The 2 stood up. It's now a golden opportunity. I mean, he made his first one in the third, missed 2 more that string. Justin laboring to that hip. Dan leads the lemon drop, flew 1-0, down 4 points to 2. Trying to get to 114, but needs a mark here. He hit the wood in the ocean, no good. Good integrity, not good. Must make contact with the pin before the wood in the channel. Missed opportunity again. He's missed his last 3 in a row on singles. Costly misses. 65 through 7, down 7 in the string. He's up against 2 marks. Next 3. Needs 48 and 3 to tie, 49 to win. Ray circles right for 6. 1, 2, 7, 8 behind the 2. 8 box 4 string in New Hampshire and Portsmouth at Bowl-O-Rama. First spare. He got it! The wood carried the 1, knocked the 4 down. There's 1, needs a big fill and another one. 75 in a ball through 8. Stephen Post, the 9th seed on the edge of his seat, home watching. Second spare of the string. He's got 8 in the match with 1 strike. Big bonus ball coming up. It's a good one. 9-10 strike. Huge. 85 through 8. 95 plus 2 in the 9th. Second strike of the match for Dan Lemon Drop Gray. Needs a big fill. Try to double it up. Check mark plus the 10. He's got to get a few more here to help his cause. That puts him at 100. He needs a mark if he does not make the shot. Maybe at least 4 here. 3 or 4. Can he get it? What a shot. 2 full. 6. 101. He drops the string. And just Ruggiero hangs on for a 6-0 lead. Tough break for Gray. And those 3 missed single pins in a row. 1 the string cost him 8. 109, loses by 4. He lost the first by 34. Lost the second by 21. Won the third by 19. Loses here by 4. Disappointing finish. 424. Not good news for Stephen Post. It's a 40-pin lead. Remember, he had a 38-pin lead against Spencer Lisi last year, and he got the last lap in the playoffs, knocking Spencer out the 5th seed as he was the 4th seed last year in Class C. Well, Dan Gray did. That was not Justin Ruggiero. Dan Gray did. Justin lost that 38-pin lead in that 5th string. Can Dan Gray do the same thing? Capable of doing it. And even if Justin loses the string by 39, he'll advance to the playoffs, the 8th spot. And Stephen Post will be out, despite being over 500 at 127 and 125. There cannot be a tie, obviously, for a 7-7 tie for a 5-string roll-up as he starts off with 9. A wiggle strike! Unbelievable start to the 5th. Dan Gray must win by 41. 6 points to 2 lead for Justin Ruggiero. Make it not 6-0, 6-2. 6 points to 2, my mistake. 6 points to the lead as he won that third, Dan Gregg. Dan must win by 41 to keep Justin Ruggiero out of the playoffs and put Stephen Post unlikely to finish in 8th. 12 through 1. Actually on a strike. So make it 18 through 1 on the 8 strike bill. Third strike of the match. Ruggiero in 8, 26 through 2 in the final week of the regular 18-week season for them. Put those scores up in just a moment. Pocket shot, bombs away, baby! Strike again! 2 and 3, wow! 2 strikes in the second, 2 in the fifth. 36 plus 2 through 3. And Stephen Post going for the Alka-Seltzer. Another good ball, 7, 3, 6 right, 4 to the left. Wood behind, the 3 and the 6. On a strike for the second time this string. Same spot, 7 in the strike, 43 through 3. Strong start. Ruggiero takes a 9 the unconventional way, 52 through 4. And here's the situation now with those 6 points to 2. Let's update the standings here. Not including 2 points to the string and 4 for total. Up to date. Justin Ruggiero is at 126 and 120. Total is 40 coming in. A 6-pack. So Dan Gray must win by 41 for Stephen Post to get in. 1 of the 7. Trying to get the 62 at the half. We started the match off with a 78 half of the first, 70 in the second. He gets a 10, 62 solid half. Last year's Class C champion trying to make the playoffs for the second year in a row in 2 different divisions and somehow trying to be the first one to win 2 in 2 different divisions. With surgery on May 16th, highly unlikely. Bad timing for that. Dan's chasing 62, starting the 5th. A 112 half to tie, but try to get a couple more if you can for a big second half. Try to stay pace here. Try to get 3 marks here, maybe 4. Give him a chance. Time in left. No. 2 in the 4. Dan starts his final string of the season with a 10, down 8 in the string, 48 in the match. Every time he's trying to get it closer, Justin has an answer. Gray hooks right, flops 7, not bad. 1, 2 in the 9, Wood behind, 3 pieces. Gotta start getting some marks. Still a chance for total. Vegas odds not in his favor right now. 1 box at a time. There's the spare. 20 in a ball through 2 in the 5th. 9 spares, 2 strikes in the match. Gray pulls right, a 1 fill. Ouch. 21 through 2. Been there, done that. Even worse. Down 5 in the string, 45 in the match. We've read the first ball, not quite. 7 in the 9. Good recovery, but needs a couple of marks. Next 2 boxes. Need a double strike, maybe 2 to win this total and send Justin Ruggiero packing. Gray keeps on for a 9. 30 through 3, down 13 the string, back down to 53 in the match. In trouble right now. As is Stephen Post, the 9th seed. Gray in the pocket, check mark left. 5, middle, left of the 5, the 2, 4, 7. Fourth box, 5th string. For a spare, missed right. Had his chances, not that was easy. Too many single misses, 2 pinners. Some roadblocks got in the way. An 8, 38 through 4, down 14 the string, 54 in the match. Justin Ruggiero perhaps 5 boxes away after this box from Clinch the 8th and final spot. The 2 seed in Class C, won it all last year. Gray, 8, got down the king. Trying to stay alive. They'll still trail at the half, despite if he gets a spare and a strike. Gray, no on the object. And it's looking good right now for Justin Ruggiero. And not good for Stephen Post. Gray at 9, 47 half, down 15 the strength, 55 the match, winning a miracle second half. Thank you for watching. 5 boxes to go for each fine bowler. Please help Candlepin's Cancer 501c3 charity help bowlers going through cancer treatments and their families members. Donations via Venmo at Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com, Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com, a 501c3 charity, $85,000 paid out so far and climbing. Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com, sign up for the 9-pin rollout from Abington at Webster Lanes late this month, May 30th, June 1st, 7th, 8th, and June 14th. Candlepin's number 4, cancer.com, first ever 9-pin tournament. Live show June 21st, week before the Mixed Worlds. 2 in the 10. Field goal for an 8, 70 through 6. 4 boxes in his regular season left. Came out swinging that first, 133.99 to set the pace. And has not looked back since he lost the third. And has won every other string. Didn't hit, just 3. Ruggiero, nice try, almost. Gray cannot get higher or lower than 14th. He's locked that 14 seed in the season. Last year, Division 1 of the 4th seed. Class C. Justin, a Big 10, 80 through 7, 3 boxes to go in his season. Potentially for the playoffs now, looking good at this point. If he wins the string, he'll get 6 points, go to 132 and 120 on the year. And try to John Aloha Losa at Buttwell's Bowling Center in Concord, New Hampshire for the second time the last couple of weeks. Division rival, first round of the playoffs. Playoffs are reseeded after each round. 1-7-10 Augusta, Maine special. Not sure yet, Nico, about that. I may have to do the TV show. We'll see. 7 for Ruggiero, 87 through, trying to hang on. A strike 8 in the first, a strike 7 in the third. It only marks this string. Overall, very impressive. It took that third string 94. 1-2-4 chance, trying to put it away. Spare! 97 in the ball through 9. Trying to seal the deal. 5 spares in the first, 3 spares, 2 strikes in the second, 1 spare in the third, 4 in the fifth. 1 here with 2 strikes in the fifth. Also 2 strikes in the second. His final box, the 18-week season, is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about 10? Welcome to Portsmouth. 106 through 9. For a spare, missed it.
I know.
He's missed his last 4 singles, at least. And he ends the 18-week season with a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. But a nice trade, 116. And a strong performance, 580. And Dan Gray needs to have the best half of his life to win this one and win total. And put Stephen Post in the final spot over Justin Ruggiero. He's going to need 155 to tie, which is not enough. He's a 156. He's a 109 half. Capable of doing it for long, long odds. I'm going to need a triple strike to do that. On the crossover, it's a diamond right. 3, 5, 6 to 9. Behind the 3. We'll talk to Justin and Dan before we sign off. At least Justin anyway. Gray for a spare. Stays alive! 57 of the ball through 6 in Portsmouth. 4 boxes to go in the regular season. The one fill killed him in that second box of the string. Off to right 3, that hurts. 60 through 6, in trouble now for sure. Has been all night, pretty much. A 1 fill and a 3 fill the string. 1, 5 and a 10. Justin Ruggiero 3 boxes away from clinching the 8th and final playoff spot. Gray, nice 10. The 10s won't get it done. At the minimum, 70 through 7. He needs to somehow get to 156. 86 and 3. Must strike out. Gray. Strike! There's 1! Long odds still. Said no quitting this guy. 3rd strike of the match. Gray, can you keep it going? No, and Justin Ruggiero has clinched the 8th and final playoff spot. He'll take on John Aloha Alos, the defending champion, the number 1 seed at Butwell's in Concord, New Hampshire, very, very soon before his surgery on the 16th. Gray, don't hurt him. 7 to strike, 87 through 8. Thanks for watching this unbelievable game of Candlepin Bowling, a sport for any age. Get the word out, nothing like it. Gray in 9, 96 through 9. Long season coming in for him, a disastrous start for him. Coming to a close. Bowled well the second half of the season. Put the official scores up before we sign off. And look at this, spread eagle plus the 9. That kind of a night. Over average his last 2, but Justin 4 to 5 over. Overall adjustment was terrific tonight. Gray, same spot. Trying to get to 106 somehow. In 5:30. Gray, that kind of a season. 3.99. Final string at a 99 first, a bookend 99 fifth. In 5:23. And Justin Ruggiero wins it by 67 pins in the end. And a 12-2 win. We'll put the official scores on the Justin score sheet points. Add those scores up first. They're all done. All right, here's the box by box with the updated standings. Still 2 playoff spots decided in division leaders. We'll go over that in a minute. But Justin Ruggiero, boy, he came to play to start. Red hot out of the gate. 5 spares in the first, 3 spares, 2 strikes in the second, and held on to win. The first string 133.99, 124, 103, 4-0 lead. 8 was his goal coming in, up 55. Dan made a mini comeback, 113.94. Down 351 to 315, down 36. Couldn't get into the 20s. Lost 113-109, punched out, and that's marking the ninth box to lose it. And Justin wins the last, 160.99. Final score, number 8 seed clinched. Justin Ruggiero, last year's Class C champion, 580. Last year's 4th seed in Class C. Now in Class B, the 14 seed Dan Lemon Drop Gray, 523, 12 points to 2. The updated standings with the match to go. Bruno the Fair takes care of business tomorrow, gets 14 points. They'll go to number 2, and JT Justin Lyons will go to 3rd. Otherwise, JT is 2nd, and Bruno is 3rd. Jeff Little Laser is 4th. John Alosa has clinched number 1 again. Anthony Delmonico has clinched number 5. Connor Palladino has clinched number 6. Paul Materi has clinched 7th. Stephen Post out of the running, eliminated. Justin Ruggiero, after losing 14 points, comes back with a strong, convincing 12-2 win tonight. And Stephen Post 5 behind, out of the playoffs. So let's talk to Justin and Dan if he wants before we sign off. Want to talk to you?
Sure.
Let's talk to Dan first, the runner-up first. Dan, come over here, buddy. Fix this wire here first. Take you on the other side. Take you over here, Dan. Yeah, you had a good second half. You didn't give up tonight. You needed like 5 strikes, but you got one in the last box to make it interesting.
I mean, this year, this match is kind of a microcosm of my year. It's tough. I've actually been under average probably my last 2 or 3 matches, so it was a tough close. And Justin came in and bowled really well. I mean, that's been kind of the story of the year for me. I mean, I think my average against is probably close to a 114 at this point. I thought he was going to throw like the 600, like another 600 against me. I think I've had 6 or 7 of them this year. So, but it'll be good for next year. We'll
Back next year?
Oh yeah, I'll be back next year. I'm hoping I don't get relegated. I'd like to see in B. There's a lot of good competition here, and I think with a new year, who knows what happens, right?
How much experience, both Al Johnson, Hall of Fame, and the Candlepin Cancer founder, you Wednesday Night Winter League, how much experience has that helped you this year?
A lot. I mean, a lot. Even here, everything's been going well. My average is higher this year than it was last year, and it's just going to keep going up. So,
what are the things he's taught you to help your game?
A lot of it is just kind of slowing down. I've changed my approach a lot. I've got to focus more on my grip and make sure that I don't drop balls. I've been dropping a lot of balls lately, so but been a lot of approach changes and just tempo changes. It's been good though. It's been a good experience.
You lost 12 points too. You did win the lemon drop pool, 1-0 though.
Yeah. Steve Poulin was joking last night as he got the doors blown off by Mr. Leach last night, but he was joking. He wants the title, so I think I'm going to give it to him next year. We'll see.
Okay. Hey, thanks for talking to us today. Yeah. Hopefully you have a strong season next year.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks, Dan. Let's talk to Justin Ruggiero. Justin, I knew this is a bad saying. You're hip with it tonight. I know your hip is killing you.
Wow, that was pretty lame, Paul. Not gonna lie.
I know it was. I deserved that one. Yeah. I set myself up that disaster.
That was pretty bad.
I know. I set myself up that one
yeah,
purposely.
No, I knew I had to come out strong because I don't have a lot of bullets left. So I knew I wanted to get a lead early and try to hang on to get the 8. So I was lucky enough to do that.
So you won Class C in your first year of bowling. You started the Kids Bowl free program. Your 2 sons are both finished in the top 5. One finished 1, Tyler. Dominic finished 4th in his division. That's pretty impressive. And Krista in the ACST also this year.
Yep, they're both doing really well. Krista did pretty well for her first year. She learned a lot. Hopefully she comes back next year. I'm pretty sure she is.
So it's going to be a quick weekend bowling match with John Alosa?
I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it, but we're going to get it done quicker than I'd like and see where we go from there. Maybe I got a shot. Who knows? Maybe I'll lose by 120 again. I don't know.
All right, well, you're a class act. Thanks for talking to us today, and I hope the hip holds up, and good luck in the playoffs.
Thank you, Paul.
A 3-letter word.
Appreciate it. Wow.
All right, Justin Ruggiero wins it, and he clinches the final playoff spot going 132 and 120 from Bowl-O-Rama in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Paul Grandstand, Solon Canal. Thanks for watching this great and unbelievable game of Candlepin Bowling on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Thank you very much.